Joining us now to break it all down is financial expert Terry Savage. Terry, good morning.
Good morning.
I don't know that any of us heard about any problems with the border in Canada. So from the Trump administration's perspective, what is the strategy? What is their argument that this is a good thing?
Okay, Larry, this is really difficult. First of all, let me say, yeah, we're going to report on the stock market, but the immediate impact on the stock market is not the greatest concern here. And you're asking me to define the Trump strategy when, in fact, it doesn't seem to be economic. It's more kind of a political gamesmanship, I would say. And we never knew or heard that this was a huge problem, one that would require 25% imports on a trading partner that is really significant to us in the auto industry, in plywood and lumber for our housing industry. So it is hard. I feel like I'm inside a snow globe, and every day someone's shaking it up and the little pieces settle down. The tariffs do not make economic sense. Just have to go back to 2016 when the president put tariffs on China, and then China retaliated with a 25% tariff on things like, which they didn't mention this time, soybeans, for example. And it literally destroyed our farming industry for a couple of years. The president subsequently, 2016 through 2018, spent $28 billion supporting our farmers whose export markets plunged. And guess what? Illinois is the largest soybean producing state. We don't think about that in Chicago, but we are the largest soybean producing state. If China retaliates, and that's the real issue, retaliation, what happens to our industry is everything. Showed the picture of whiskey, American whiskey, bourbon, and Tennessee whiskey, but our farm exports, Brazil took over a lot of those markets. So the consequences of this kind of, I will call it a dangerous political game of trying to get concessions. The Canadian concessions had already been made in December by Trudeau. The Mexican, quote, concession of 10,000 troops on the border. They already had 15,000 troops on the border. It hasn't seemed to be an economic victory, but it certainly stirred the economic pot, is what I would say.
It seems, though, that he did get some reaction that he wanted. He got Canada to appoint a fentanyl czar, and Mexico is sending 10,000 troops to the border. Did he accomplish what he wanted to accomplish with Canada and Mexico?
It really depends on the consequences. Watch this. Talk about how tricky a game this is. One of the things that both Canada and the U.S. have not talked about is the fact that we import oil. And that's always bothered me. We're the largest oil producing country now, bigger than Saudi Arabia. Why do we need to import Canadian oil, which we do hugely? Because they have the kind of heavy crude, pardon all the technology, that is what our refineries need. So we export some light crude through the Gulf, but we import for our gasoline refineries Canadian crude. If this war heats up, the impact is not going to just be, and if it goes into effect, the tariffs, lumber and plywood for home building, but gasoline prices at the pump. This is a really dangerous way to secure our borders with a nation that has always been friendly and with which we have mutual trade and a certain dependency on their oil and their lumber and other products. I'm not a political analyst. This doesn't make sense to me. How about just a meeting where everybody agrees that's a problem? We're going to deal with it, especially when we have two leaders in both Canada and Mexico, it's not China, who have wanted to work together with the United States. Frankly, politically, it doesn't make sense. And economically, I know it's very dangerous to American jobs and American inflation. And so first, inflation on the cost of things that maybe gasoline, home building products, and second, a cost to our jobs here, which would be recessionary. So from an economic point of view only, that's the only way I'm talking to you, this doesn't seem to make any sense to get the ends that we got after a day of turmoil.
We'll see what happens. Terry Savage, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you, Terry.
Thanks.